Hi, beautiful souls. If you are new here, welcome to my space. And if you've been part of this space for a while, I'm so grateful for you here. It's been a little while since I've properly introduced myself here, so I wanted to return with presence and intention. Think of me as your activator. I'm sure you've had a vision of the life you want to live, the version of yourself you want to embody this year, or perhaps the career, creative work, or business you dream of bringing to life in a way that feels nourishing and aligned, of course, but maybe something has been holding you back. In this cohort of people I guide, I hear this all the time. You start the year with strong intentions, but somewhere along the way, you get pulled off course. Not because you are not trying, you are, but because of the deeper patterns, the ones held in your body, your nervous system, and your emotional field haven't shifted yet. And with that being said, that's where I come in. I help you stay aligned emotionally, energetically, and professionally with who you are becoming and with the life of work you are here to create. Whether it's a personal healing, restoring vitality, navigating a career shift, leadership, creative purpose, or the business you want to see thrive, I walk beside you through compassionate, trauma informed somatic mentorship so your body can safely hold the next level of abundance, clarity, leadership, and the joy you are calling in. My name is Lynn. I'm an integrative somatic mentor, which simply means I help you reconnect with your body, rewire your nervous system, restore your energy, so you can show up for life, work, and leadership from a place of embodied clarity and presence. And I am also a conscious business accelerator guiding visionary individuals, whether entrepreneurs, creatives, professionals, or leaders, to grow their work, career, and businesses in a way that feels so aligned and sustainable without sacrificing well being, values, or vitality. I work with people who are in transition. Many in this cohort, whether women, men, or non binary beings, are high performing professionals, creatives, entrepreneurs, leaders who have done the mindset work, the therapy, the business coaching, and yet something still feels off. In this space, they often share I feel exhausted, my energy crashes, my mind knows what I should do, but my body isn't following. Or I know I'm meant for more, but something deeper is keeping me stuck. If any of that feels familiar, this space is for you. Before we continue, let's just take a pause together. So, wherever you are right now, just start by noticing the space around you, look around the room, the chair or surface you are sitting on. Notice the air you are breathing in. Is it warm or cool? Notice the ground beneath your feet. And with that being said, let us invite a little more breath into the body. We'll take 3 simple rounds of breath in through the nose, out through the nose, breathing in gently, and exhale. Again, breathing in and out. Last one in and release. And you might already notice, even with just that, your system softening, your awareness returning to this moment, to your body, right here, right now. And so much of what we experience, the exhaustions, the emotional waves, the unexplainable symptoms, are often tied back to nervous system patterns, how we breathe, how we eat, how we move or don't move, stress through the body. And with that being said, we can absolutely hack into these patterns, not by forcing, but by learning to work with the system through the breath, life force through air, through nourishment, life force through the food that we take in, and also through nervous system awareness. How we rest, how we sleep, how we hold and process stress. So if you have found yourself going to doctor after doctor, being told everything looks fine but you still feel off, this space might offer what you haven't yet been given. What if you started by noticing, how do I breathe? How do I eat? How do I truly rest? How do I move through stress in my life? Because these are the subtle places, the most human places where real healing begins. This space, this channel is not just for learning techniques, it's for relearning yourself. And honestly, this video, it's helping me too. Every time I return to these words, I remind myself, healing doesn't have to be complicated. Life force can rise through the simplest shifts, through awareness, through breath, through food, through rhythm. And so as you're watching this, I hope some part of you feels that too. Even here by being present, you are already starting. With that being said, if you like to get to know me more, you can find me on Instagram, where I often share little mindful routines, breathwork practices, bits of daily life, just ways to live in this real embodied way. You'll also find ways to learn more about my workshops, my breathwork journeys, and everyday practices that can support you right where you are. And before we close, just thank you, truly. Thank you for taking this time for yourself. Your presence here matters, and I'm so honored to be walking this path with you, even in this small way. Because the more of us who come back into our bodies, who reconnect with this life force that moves through us, the more we activate the collective healing we are all a part of. So thank you for being here, for doing this work, for you, and for all of us.